po yung ayuda na ipinaabot ng DOLE, naman ang naging reaksyon ng mga kabataan?
Pinagsama, pinagtagpo,
magiging akbang ngayon ng
sa isang programa. Network Briefing News.
Binigyan diin ni Senador Bongo na marapat lamang na ibalik sa tao ang tulong na dapat nilang nakukuha mula sa gobyerno ng mabilis at hindi na nahihirapan pa. Ito ang hinihayag ng Senador sa pagpapasinaya ng ika-73 Malasakit Center na matatagpuan sa Romblon Provincial Hospital sa Odyongan, Romblon. Sa pamamagitan nito, kinakailangan lamang sagutin ng mga pasyente o ng kamag-anak nito ang request assistance mula sa iisang tanggapan kung saan pinagsama-sama na para sa publiko ang kinatawan ng bawat concerned government agency. Sa ilalim ng Republic Act No. 11463 o mas kilala bilang Malasakit Centers Act of 2019, inatasan ang lahat ng DOH-run hospital sa buong bansa na magtatag ng kanilang Malasakit Center. Ang naturang one-stop shop ay magsisilbi bilang access sa medical at financial assistance mula sa gobyerno. Welcome to the Network Briefing News, organized by the Philippine Information Agency and produced by the Philippine Broadcasting Service, heard here on COVID Radio, Radyo Pilipinas nationwide at sa lahat po ng digital platforms of the Presidential Communications Operations Office. Mamaya meron po tayong replay sa IBC 13 alas 5 po ng hapon at 1PH Channel 1 on Signal TV alas 10:30 ng gabi. Here we bring together local government heads, national government agencies, and local media entities to a discussion of issues and initiatives relevant to carrying on amidst the pandemic. Mayong buntag, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Magandang umaga po, Pilipinas. Ito po yung lingkod, Secretary Martin Adanar. Makakasama po natin ngayong umaga ang ating media partner na si Flor Querubin ng Sunstar Cebu. Mayong buntag ni mo, Flor.
Yes, maayong buntag, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao at magandang umaga sa lahat ng mga nakatutok at nakikinig ngayon sa programang hashtag Laging Handa, Network Briefing at lalo-lalo na sa iyo, Secretary Martin Andanar, and also to our young and dynamic Talisay City Mayor Samsam Gulyas. Mayong adlaw diha nimo, Mayor. Again, Secretary, maraming salamat for another opportunity na naging bahagi na naman ang Sunstar Philippines and its affiliates sa programa ninyo ngayong araw.
Thank you so much. At maya-maya lang po makakasama din natin si ASEC Joy Encabo ng Hatid Tulong Program, si ASEC John G. Gonzales ng Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas, and Madeline De La Torre, ang Talisay City SK Chairman. Pero unahin po natin ang ating guest of honor this morning, si Mayor Samsam Gulyas ng Talisay City, Cebu. Mayong buntag nimo, Mayor.
Mayong buntag, Secretary.
Mayor, we're not to sugarcoat things. You have a very tough job in your hands right now, bringing down the coronavirus case count, which is currently past 200 active cases. Your marching orders are find active cases and number 2, trace their contracts. Please tell us about this strategy and how Talisay is finding active cases and tracing their contacts.
First of all, Secretary, thank you for having me here. Mapasalamat ko kanimo for us to tell what we have been doing here in the city of Talisay. Right now, I told my city health that importante yung active case finding. Before, DOH categorized ILIs as 3 days na ubo, sipon, and hilanat. Right now, I have asked for early case finding and early isolation in our barangays para kung sa'yo makita yung mga symptoms, we will swab right away, we will isolate pending the results, and hopefully we start from there.
Okay, so ano po ang mga challenges ninyo so far, Mayor?
First of all, one big challenge is that sometimes people takot ma-discriminate and they don't tell their symptoms up until symptoms become from bad to worse. So it's very important ang info dissemination sa barangay, info dissemination sa city, that it is very important that we need to know your symptoms as early as possible.
Mayor, kasama po natin ngayon si Flor Querubin, ang ating kaibigan sa Sunstars. Flor, do you have any question for Mayor Samsam?
Okay.
Yes, Flor, please go ahead.
Okay. Okay, to Mayor Samsam Gulyas. Mayor, are we confident or are we expecting na next week magda-downgrade na yung quarantine classification ng Talisay City from its current general community quarantine status to MGCQ?
I think the best thing that the city can do is to take it one day at a time. And as I said before, we leave it all to the IATF kung unsa ang ilang desisyon. At the end of the day, kung unsa yung desisyon, yun ang sundin namin dito sa City of Talisay.
Any follow-up question?
Okay. And also, Mayor, there was a report published na close to 30 personnel from Talisay City's Bureau of Jail Management and Penology had undergone swab testing after 7 of its personnel were found to be positive of COVID-19. May resulta na po ba, Mayor, sa test? And kumusta na rin po, Mayor, yung mga detainees natin?
Actually, from March up until June, we never had cases sa BJMP because we had strict protocols there. Pero wala gyud nalikayan, nasudlan gyud. We have 27 cases in the BJMP as of this moment. Yesterday, we took 30, I believe 30 swabs again of people, of PDLs there and personnel who have been, who are in the jail, and we're waiting for the results of the 30 swabs as well.
Mayor, you're also placing premium on early detection of symptoms,
Yes.
maintaining the minimum health protocols at para makalat po yung mensahe na ito, ginagamit niyo po yung media, yung network of tricycle drivers, talagang taking the message to the streets, Mayor. Kumusta po ang naging epekto ng kampanyang ito?
Actually, we will know the effect yun if people start reporting their symptoms and if the barangays will be very vigilant in looking for people who have manifested symptoms. I told them we don't have to wait for 3 days, nagiubo, hilanat, o gisipon. One day, we isolate it. We have a MOA with our schools. We isolate them and we swab them. And pending the results, we'll do it. So as a matter of fact, right now, nagawa kami ng pamphlets na ibigay sa barangay. We did mga recorrida for the inner sitios. We put tarpaulins in the tricycle drivers and the tricycles roaming the city, and most importantly, social media to prove that COVID is here. And we do not have to wait for it to hit closer to home or naatay doon sa kasing-kasing na matamaan ng COVID before we act on it and be vigilant about it.
Mayor, can you also tell us how you are tackling the economic recovery dyan po sa inyo sa Talisay?
Actually, we've been in constant communication with our business sector. But at the end of the day, as far as the business sector is concerned, we have to wait for classifications given by the IATF, and that's where we move forward and talking to our business sectors again.
I'd like to ask my friend Flor Kerubin of Sunstar, doon na ba kay pangutana pa para kay Mayor Samsa?
Yes. Another question to Mayor Gulyas. Kumusta po naman, Mayor, yung performance ng ating mga barangay kapitan o mga opisyales? Kasi dun sa, ano bang tawag dun? Sa neighboring LGU natin, may mga 8 ata na mga barangay chiefs na pinadalhan ng show cause order ng DILG sa kadahilan ng alleged failure to perform their duties. Doon po ba sa Talisay City, kumusta po yung mga barangay official natin, Mayor?
We have called each barangay captain, then katong balita, actually napakita ko na balita sa kanila yung 5 barangay captains na binigyan ng show cause order ng DILG. I told them that let us not reach a point that kayo ang the same situation as some barangay captains in other areas in the province of Cebu. So I told them that we must be vigilant, kita gyud magbantay, because at the end of the day, if magsalig lang ta sa police, magsalig lang ta sa men in uniform, the ratio between policemen and population in any city for that matter, dili lang Talisay, will be very difficult, and we need the help of our tanods and our barangay officials.
On a lighter note, Mayor, this is something to look forward to kung makabisita ta diha pohon sa Talisay, because Talisay is considered the lechon capital of Cebu.
Yes.
Tell us, what is so special about the Talisay lechon? Ngano lami man kayong lechon ninyo diha?
Actually, before yun nagsugod ni ang COVID sec, one of our main vision for the Talisay is for it to be a tourism gateway to the south of Cebu. Kay daghan naman kay, there's a lot of things to do in the south, from whale watching, from canyoneering, from churches to go to. Pero sometimes agian lang ang Talisay. So what we wanted to do is to envision, because there is a Talisay, we have a landing similar to that one in Leyte. So we have to emphasize that. We wanted to build a boardwalk there. We put in the lechon, murag food court sa lechon. So before people will go to the south, muagi unta sila Talisay to eat the lechon.
Unsay mensahe nimo, Mayor, sa atong national government?
Of course, we are fully supportive of the national government and the president kung unsa may mga desisyon nila as far as classifications and as far as how we move forward here sa Cebu province. We support them and we follow.
Unsay imong last words, Mayor? Any parting words before we call it a program?
First of all, Secretary, I'd like to thank you for the information of everyone. This being a mayor is very new to me. I spent 2 years in Congress, and now it's my first time in the executive branch. So it's a challenge, but together with all the national agencies and the national government, hopefully we can end this soon, and hopefully we can go back to a new normal here in the city of Talisay.
Thank you so much. Mabuhay ka, Mayor Gilbert Samsam Gulyas ng Talisay City, Cebu. Pag-amping mo, sir. Salamat kayo.
Thank you, Sec. Salamat kay Sec.
Ang atong media partner po si Flor Kerubin, thank you so much for again accepting our invitation to be my co-anchor for this radio program. Unsa may imong parting words, Flor?
Yes, ako aragid secretary, magpasalamat ko diha nimo and to the people behind sa imong programa og diin nahatagan na sad mi og oportunidad mga Cebuanos nga ma-share sa inyong followers yung mga updates at mga pangyayari dito sa lalawigan ng Cebu, lalong-lalo na sa usapin ng health crisis that we are now experiencing. So maraming salamat og maayong adlaw.
Thank you, Flor. Ito pa rin po ang Network Briefing News. Sa aming pagbabalik, makakasama po natin ang Talisay City SK Chairman, si Madeline De La Torre, si Asek Joy Encabo po naman ang ating Executive Director ng Hatid Tulong Program, at si Asek John G. Gonzales ng Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas. Please don't go away.
Sa layuning matulungan ng bawat Pilipinong gustong bumalik sa kani-kanilang probinsya para makapagsimula at doon mamuhay ng maayos, inaprubahan ng Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte ang EO-114, Balik Probinsya, Bagong Pag-asa Program or BP2 na agad namang tinangkilik ng ating mga kababayan.
Na-issue rin po ng ating Presidente Executive Order number 114. Ito po ay yung sa Balik Probinsya Bagong Pag-asa Program.
Ika-20 ng Mayo, nang maihatid sa Leyte ang first batch ng BP2 beneficiaries na kinabibilangan ng 121 ang Leyteanos. Ang Balik Probinsya Program ay pansamantalang suspendido. Ito'y upang bigyang daan ang hatid tulong na kaloob ng pamahalaan sa iba pang mga kababayang naghihintay makauwi sa kanilang mga tahanan.
They give way to the more important transportation requirements of OFW, turista, as well as estudyante para mauna sila kasi mas malaki yung pangangailangan para sa kanila to be able to go back already to their provinces.
Buo ang loob sa pag-alalay. Sa bawat Pilipino'y patuloy ang paghatid tulong.
Pilipino to, kababayan natin, tanggapin ninyo and provide for sequestration houses if you want. They hati tayo sa problema. Total, hindi naman kami nagtulang. Whatever you need, we provide.
Kaya ang Pangulong Duterte ay umaasang mas magiging matiwasay ang pagpapatupad at pagtanggap sa programang ito.
There's no reason why you should not accept them, especially those who are returning to their homes from doing a work abroad. Kawawa naman kasi.
Isang mensahe mula sa Philippine Broadcasting Service.
Nagbabalik po ang Network Briefing News. Ito pa rin po inyong lingkod, Secretary Martin Andanar. Makakasama na po natin ang ating suking co-host tuwing MWF, si ASEC John G. Gonzales ng OPAV. Please come in.
Thank you, Sec Martin. Good morning. And ito yung balita natin for today, Friday. Last Wednesday, si Secretary Mike Dino headed the launching of a blood donation activity na mag-start dahil napansin niya na there has been a surge of request of convalescence plasma dito sa Cebu, and napansin din na dito sa Central Visayas as of today, since January, yung dengue cases dumaas na sa 8,700, no? And ito, Sec Martin, because it's rainy season, it's dengue season already, and we were told that the blood bank of the subnational blood bank ng DOH-7 is running out of supply. So we have to conduct this massive blood donation drive. Ang tawag nga natin is Donate Blood, Save Lives. And we are partnering with DOH-7, DSWD, at lahat ng magbibigay ng blood ay bibigyan sila ng family food pack. And nagpartner din tayo with PNP, AFP, and PCG, Philippine Coast Guard, with the BFP, Bureau of Fire Protection, DTI, and DOLE, kasi nagkukuha rin tayo ng blood from the business sector, aside from the other agencies and the barangays, no? At what we are doing, Sec Martin, dito sa mga barangays, we are trying to also target yung mga lugar na mataas na yung recovery, especially in Mandaue and Lapu-Lapu, or of course Cebu City, because ito yung mga may IgG, Sec Martin. Ito yung IgG, ito yung meaning na pwedeng gamitin yung plasma mo for convalescence plasma that could help severe or critically ill COVID patients. So ito yung effort talaga na ginawa natin because we wanted to have a stock of supply of blood in preparation for the dengue season and also for convalescence plasma. Kasi ang dami talaga, Sec Martin, na tumatawag sa opisina natin, humihingi ng tulong, at minsan pa nga nagmimili na sila ng blood, no? They're buying plasma blood at a rate of 12,000 to 20,000, which is not right. It's really very bad. So we are trying to do this to stop that bad practice, Sec Martin. At dito naman tayo sa Eastern Visayas, maganda yung balita dito sa Eastern Visayas because their recovered cases has reached already 80.69% recovery rate. Ang gandang balita nito, Sec Martin. Yung cases nila is only 611 and they have 493 na recovered already dito sa Eastern Visayas. Ang galing ng Eastern Visayas, Sec Martin. They have really controlled the spread of COVID in their area. At sa DPWH naman, Eastern Samar District Engineering Office, they are now building a quarantine facility sa Borongan City, at ito ay matatapos hopefully on July 15 para gamitin din doon just in case magkaroon ng surge of cases. At si Eastern Samar Governor Ben Abardone, nag-issue na rin siya ng executive order because they will now allow no more mandatory quarantine, 14-day quarantine for anybody who goes out of their province at babalik within 24 hours. Hindi na kailangan i-quarantine ka, Sec Martin. At that's good because that means there is more mobility, and when there's more mobility, it's also good for the economy of Eastern Samar. So ito yung mga report ko, Sec Martin, and we have these mga videos na we wanted to show our viewers kasi kumuha kami ng situational report sa mga lugar dito sa Cebu, at sana mapakita natin, umikot ang OPAB team, at yan, sa video na yan, Sec Martin, dyan yung carbon market, no? Ito yung, if you remember, during the first ECQ ng Cebu, nagkaroon ng binignit incident dyan. Dumako lahat ng mga tao dyan, and that was the start of the rising of cases sa Cebu dahil during the Holy Week, ang daming tao dyan sa carbon market na yan, at very good. You are not, there's no more ganon kagrabing tao, at sumusunod naman sila sa health protocol dyan sa carbon market, Sec Martin. That's carbon market, and medyo dyan okay, no? Pero pag makita mo rin sa ibang lugar, meron din pa rin mga pasaway sa Martin. Kaya si Pangulong Duterte, tama yung sinabi niya, gahig ulo kuno mga Cebuano kay lagi. They are not following the protocol. Some people really don't wear masks and they don't follow the social distancing. At ito yung video na to na makita natin na Sec Martin na nakakalungkot kasi meron pa rin mga taong hindi sumusunod. Yan tignan mo, hindi nag-social distancing. And if you see in this video also, may bata dyan na nasa labas. Dapat hindi pinapayagan kasi total curfew. Yun, may mga tao na yan, hindi nagmamask. Sec Martin, ito yung mga pasaway. Unfortunately, meron talaga mga pasaway, hindi sumusunod sa protocol, and that's causing the problem in Cebu City. Ito rin, if you look at that video, may teenager, I think, working and not wearing mask. Ito, yung bata, nagmask, pero not proper use of mask. And dapat hindi siya nasa labas ng daan. Nasa labas, dapat pinapasok yan sa loob. So ito yung mga pasaway na sana talaga hindi sila sumusunod na sila. Kasi good thing na ngayon, Sec Martin, sa Cebu City, 63 cases na lang yung active cases as of confirmed cases pala, no? Yung on the day of July 8. And Lapu-Lapu City had higher on July 8, 94 cases. And makita rin natin, Sec Martin, doon sa SRP, itong South Road Properties, na yung sa checkpoint doon, yun, wala nang masyadong tao. This is going to Talisay. And when you go to Talisay, that's where also the rising of cases sa Talisay, binabantayan natin yan ngayon, the IATF, talagang tinutukan nila yung Talisay City because there is a rising of cases there. And I think you can see na very strict na yung doon sa checkpoint. And sa Osmeña Boulevard, yung Fuente Osmeña, Sec Martin, makita mo rin na medyo wala nang masyadong tao, no? Wala nang masyadong tao, at tsaka tignan mo, wala nang yan lugar na yan, sobrang traffic yan during non-ECQ days. But if you look at Osmeña Boulevard, wala na siya. And yung North Reclamation area din, you can see that's where the port area is. This is still Osmeña, Fuente Osmeña. Tignan mo, ito, traffic na lugar to any time of the day. But you're now seeing the Osmeña Boulevard, wala nang tao masyado and wala nang mga sasakyan. These are just essentials, no? And doon din sa North Reclamation area, makikita natin if yan yung North Reclamation, that's the port area. You don't see much already activity also, wala masyadong daan. Ito sa Martin na lugar, masyadong traffic din dyan, at ngayon very strict na. So well, the Cebu City is really following the ECQ guidelines, and our PNP and AFP are really enforcing the ECQ. Maganda yung trabaho nila. Believe kami kay PNP Regional Director Ferro and kay AFP CENTCOM Head, si General Angkan. And ito na ngayon, pakita rin natin yung checkpoint sa Barangay Guadalupe. Ito, Sec Martin, bakit very strict dito ngayon sa Barangay Guadalupe? This is south of Cebu City because there is a very high cases of dyan sa lugar na yan, no? Mataas yung kaso dyan, kaya very strict sila. In fact, I know personally of someone na buong pamilya nila nagka-COVID talaga, no? And the father even passed away. So dyan sa Guadalupe, very ngayon, strict yung ECQ. And mapakita rin natin, Sec Martin, meron tayong mga drone shots, no? Just to see what is happening in some areas of the barangays in Cebu City. At doon sa drone shot na yon, you could get a feel of how daming mga areas din na sikit-sikit mga balay, Sec Martin, no? Just like NCR. And that could also explain why mabilis yung infection. If you really do not do social distancing, if you do not do wearing of mask, you will really have problems with the infection. Kasi, yun nga, sikit-sikit or tabi-tabi yung mga bahay nila. Ito yung situation ng Cebu City. Yung Barangay Luz, dyan sa Barangay Luz na yan, kung makita mo sa drone. At I think ito lang yung report ko for now, Sec Martin, on a Friday morning, and hope to see you again sa Monday next week. Daghan salamat, Sec Martin.
Dagan salamat, Sec John G. You have a great weekend. Ug regards otro kay Sec Mike Dino. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sec Martin.
Kasama na po natin si Asec Joy and Cabo ng ating tulong program. May buntag nimo, Asec Joy.
May buntag, Secretary Mark, and may buntag sa tanan na nakikinig sa programa ninyo.
Kailan po muling pag-arangkada ng hatid tulong program para ihatid po ang ating mga locally stranded individuals, Asec Joy?
Well, nung nakaraang Tuesday, nakabanggit po si Presidente na ipagpatuloy ang ating pagtulong sa mga LSIs at sa kanyang Talk to the Nation meeting with other secretaries, napagkaisahan po nila at nakapagdesisyon po sila na ang susunod po na send-off natin para sa ating mga LSIs ay sa darating na July 25 and 26.
At yung mga kaagapay po natin ng mga ahensya dito, Asec Joy, ay yung mga ahensya pa rin na nakatrabaho natin ng mga nakaraang linggo?
Tama po yun. Lalong-lalo na ang DSWD na nangunguna sa pagbigay ng mga ayuda, financial assistance and food assistance. Ang Office of the President na nagbibigay din ng karagdagang food assistance sa mga LSIs at ang opisina po ni Senator Bongo. Kasama din po natin ang AFP, ang Philippine Coast Guard, ang DOTR, ang Department of National Defense, lalong-lalo na ang DILG, no? Na sila mismo ang tulay para sa pakikipagkoordinasyon sa ating mga LGUs. And of course, ang Presidential Management Staff na nagsisilbing lead convener ng Hatid Tulong Initiative, and ang tanggapan din po ng DOH na kung saan sila ay responsable sa pag-administer or pag-handle or manage ng medical protocols ng ating mga stranded individuals.
Ano po ang inyong mensahe sa ating mga kababayang LSIs, Asec Joy, before we let you go?
Sa aking mga kababayan na LSIs, alam ko po na uwing-uwi na kayo at muling ako'y humihiling in behalf of the Hatid Tulong Initiative Technical Working Group na taasan po ninyo ang inyong pasensya at ang pag-intindi din po sa ating gobyerno, at nais ko lang po kayo pasalamatan na lalong-lalo na yung mga LSIs na nakauwi na ay nakarating po kayo sa inyong mga tahanan, sa inyong mga laliwigan, safe and sound, at wala pong masamang insidenteng nangyari. At sana po ay ipagdasal niyo po rin ang aming tanggapan, ang mga ahensya na tumulong sa inyo, dahil kami po ay dedicated na ipagpatuloy ang aming pagserbisyo at pagtulong sa mga kapwa Pilipino. And of course, kung mayroon man po kayong mga ma-endorse na LSIs na mga kababayan ninyo, huwag po kayong mag-atubili na dumaing at kumatok sa aming mga pintuan, lalong-lalo na sa tanggapan ng DOTR, sa DOLE, na kasama din namin, ang DOT at ang OWA. And most especially po, nagpapasalamat din po kami sa PNP sa pagbibigay ng suporta at assistance during sa implementation ng ating mga send-offs.
Maraming salamat po, ASEC Joy and Cabo ng Presidential Management Staff. ASEC Joy po ang ating Executive Director ng ating tulong program. Mabuhay po kayo, sir.
Maraming salamat, Sec Mart. Mabuhay pong programa ninyo at pagpalain po kayo ng Diyos.
Sa aming pagbabalik, makakasama po natin si Madeleine De La Torre, ang Talisay City SK Chair. Please don't go away. Makakasama na po natin si Madeleine De La Torre, ang Talisay City SK Chair. Maayong buntag nimo, Madeleine.
Maayong buntag, sir.
Madeleine, can you tell us more about your projects diha sa inyo ha, na nakasentro gyud sa pag-combat sa pandemya?
Yung first po na ginawa namin sa Federation is I issued a memorandum circular po sa Federation to suspend all youth activities, including summer league noong March 15 po, 2020. And then yung second po, with the memorandum po sa DILG, yung realignment and augmentation of SK funds, we were able to utilize our SK budget po. So yung mga SK chairman po natin sa Talisay City, we had programs and activities like giving of relief goods and hygiene kits po. And some of our chairman din po nagbigay ng face mask sa ating mga frontliners. And another project po is information drive through social media. Since a lot of youth are active po sa Facebook, most especially Facebook, we posted and shared relevant information in relation to COVID, so we can give information para yung information for the about the COVID.
Kumusta naman ang kooperasyon ng mga kabataan di lamang sa inyong mga programa, kundi dyan na rin sa transition ninyo sa new normal?
With the transition po, it was not easy at first, syempre. Pero step by step po, slowly, our youth were able to adjust naman po sa what is considered new normal.
Unsay mensahe nimo, Madeleine, sa mga kabatanunan diha sa Talisay City?
We are conscious of the challenges that we are facing during this crisis. Although we know that older people are the hardest hit, we young people are not spared and invisible from this virus. I am grateful that there are a lot of young people who are spreading the word on our fight against this invisible enemy. Let us continue lang to follow the preventive measures to protect ourselves and as well as others from getting sick. Let us do our part in the fight against COVID. Both our local and national government are doing their part, so let's also do our part. Since the choices we make when we decided to go outside of our homes could be the difference between life and death to anyone, most especially our loved ones and even our family.
Maraming salamat sa inyong panahon, Madeleine De La Torre, SK Chairman ng Talisay City. Maayong buntag nimo, ma'am.
Maayong buntag. Thank you, sir.
Pag-usapan po natin yung failures to greatness. Ano po ang common na bagay meron sila Steve Jobs, Soichiro Honda, Oprah Winfrey, J.K. Rowling at Walt Disney? Sila ay naging talunan, ni-reject ngunit bumangon. Steve Jobs noong 1985 tinanggal sa mismong kumpanya na itinayo niya. Ito naman ang nagbigay daan o umpisa niya ang mga pagbabago sa Next at Pixar. Eventually, bumalik siya sa Apple at ginawang CEO. Soichiro Honda, siya ang pinakaunang Japanese car manufacturer na ginawaran ng Automobile Hall of Fame. Pero bago niya naranasan din yan, iba't ibang rejection, kapalpakan at pagkalugi. Oprah Winfrey, sinisante si Oprah bilang isang TV reporter bago siya hinirang bilang the most successful women in TV at nagmamayari pa na kinalaunan ng kanyang sariling TV network. J.K. Rowling, nireject ng 12 times bago siya naging successful sa kanyang sinulat na Harry Potter. Naghirap din si Rowling na muntik ng mawala ng matirhan. Ngunit ngayon, siya ang pinakamayamang babaeng manunulat sa modernong panahon. Walt Disney, sinabihan siya na wala siyang talent and he wasn't creative enough. Ang kanyang negosyo na business Laugh o Gram ay nabangkarote. Naghirap din si Walt na parang daga. Kaya naisip niya ang iconic Mickey Mouse na siyang daan ng kanyang katanyagan. Lahat po ng mga personalities na aking nabanggit ay parehas na naranasan ng paghihirap sa buhay, nalugmok, na-reject at kinawawa. Ngunit parehas din po silang bumangon at nagtagumpay. Kung ano man ang nawala sa kanila, dinoble ito ng pagkakataon. Ang kanilang sekreto hindi sumuko. Nanalig lang na lahat ng naranasang paghihirap ay panandalian lamang. Sa lahat po ng mga kaibigan natin na marahil nagtatanong sa sarili kung maski sa kanilang mga eksperto at talent, ay lugmok pa rin sila sa buhay, hinihila pa rin sila ng mga suliranin. Kaibigan, may iba din ang ihip ng hangin. In the fullness of God's time. Muli, nandito po ang inyong pamalaan sa panguna ng inyong Tatay Digong. Handang samahan ka sa pagtupad ng inyong pangarap na maiahon ka sa iyong kinasisidlakang hirap. Pilipinas, dito po nagtatapos sa Network Briefing News para sa araw na ito. Network Briefing News atid po sa inyo ng Philippine Information Agency and produced by the Philippine Broadcasting Service. Heard here on COVID Radio, Radyo Pilipinas Nationwide at sa lahat po ng digital platforms ng Presidential Communications Operations Office. Mamaya po may replay tayo sa IBC 13 alas 5 ng hapon at sa 1PH Channel 1 on Signal TV alas 10:30 po ng gabi. Maraming salamat po sa mga nakasama nating mga panauhin, Mayor Samsam Gulyas ng Talisay City, Madeline De La Torre ng Talisay City SK, Flor Querubin, Sunstar Cebu, Asek John G. Gonzalez, and Asek Joy Incabo ng Hatid Tulong Program. Muli, ito po yung Secretary Martin Andanar. Magkita-kita po tayo sa Lunes para sa isa namang Network Briefing News. Susunod na po si Idol Erwin Tulfo at ang kanyang napaka-generous na programa dito po sa Radyo Pilipinas. Take it away, partner.